About 1 minute. Mhm. It's in the it's in the comments. Test, 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 test. You hear me? Ooh. Thought I could take my glasses off, but I can't. I may turn that up just a touch when we get started. You can when I'll start. Okay. Ready? You ready? You ready to go? You ready to go, Brady? Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is December the 5th. It's 2 o'clock, and that means it's time to have an auction. On behalf of Cliff Land Auctions, Cliff Land Brokers, and Mrs. Jan Mall, we want to welcome you to our auction today. We've got approximately 784 acres that we're going to sell today in 7 tracts. We've got 3 small tracts, got a grass tract, and 3 farm tracts. And we'll get into that. We're going to let you buy it the way you so choose at your price. You can buy 1 tract, you can buy 2 tracts, you can buy anywhere in between 1 through 7. You can buy them all, or you can buy whatever you want to buy today. Gary Sutherland with Cliff Land Brokers here in Pampa is the agent on the property being offered today. Gary's right back over here in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are recording this auction today just for your protection and that of the seller in an unlikely event of a dispute. For those attending today as bidders, you should have gotten a bidder's packet when you walked in the door today. If you'll look in that packet, in the left-hand pocket, you're going to find a sale bill or marketing brochure. You're going to find a sample of the purchase agreement. And that sample of the purchase agreement is what you would be required to sign today as a successful bidder with the legal descriptions of each tract that you buy. All that's missing in there is your name, your price, and the tracts that you purchase. If you look in the right-hand side of the folder, you're going to find a blue sheet that outlines the bidding procedures and terms and conditions of today's auction. I would recommend that you read the terms and conditions of the auction just so you're aware of them. The yellow sheet and the pink sheet shows the tract descriptions and the legal descriptions. On the very front of your bidder's package, you should have a bidder's number and the entity name in which you registered. If you registered Joe Smith and you want it to read Smith Farms, you need to get another bidder's packet and another number. It needs to read just exactly how you want the title of the property to be taken. Also in that bidder's packet, you're going to look in there. There is a pipeline map in the packet. It looks like a bunch of worms crawled around on a piece of paper, but it does show you the pipelines that are under these properties. So just wanted to make you aware of that fact, that there are pipelines, some probably active, some no telling how old some of them are, and a lot of them are going to be inactive. So anyway, just wanted to make you aware of that. And the terms and conditions, like I said, if you want to read those, once you submit a bid, you are agreeing to those terms and conditions of today's auction. I'm going to describe the bidding procedures a little bit. This is an open public auction, and you'll need to raise your hand or talk to these guys in the blue shirts. They'll take your bid and they'll relay it to me, and we'll put it on the board. The bidding will remain open on all tracts and all combinations of tracts until we close the auction today. You may bid on any tract, any combination of tracts, or the entire property. In the event that we do sell these in tracts and the survey deems necessary to do a survey, they will do a survey to designate which tract you bought and the legal description and so on and so forth of that individual tract if it sells in individual tracts. Your bidding is not contingent upon financing, so be sure that you can arrange financing or have the ability to pay cash at closing when we get to that point. Bid increments today. Do we have the bid increments up? Bid increments, I think they're in your packet. Anything less than $50,000, these are the numbers that I have plugged in the computer. If the bidding is less than $50,000, I've got $1,000 bid increments. If it's over 50 and less than 100, it's $2,000 bid increments. 100,000 to 500 is $5,000 increments, and 500,000 to $1 million is $10,000 increments, and anything over $1 million is $25,000 increment. So, and those are the numbers that are plugged in the computer. Those are the numbers that will show on the board as we go through. Any announcements made today will take precedence over any printed material or any other oral statements made. There will be a 5% buyer's premium in effect on the purchases today. This means that the contract you sign following the auction will be 5% more than the bid price on the board. For example, if you want to buy track 1 for, say, $400, just simply stop bidding at 95% of what you want the contract to be. Let's see. The Cliff Land Auctions, in cooperation with Cliff Land Brokers, are licensed by the Texas Real Estate Brokers license number 9012960 and are working as agents for the seller. I, as an auctioneer, am licensed and regulated by the state of Texas and covered by Recovery Fund. My license number is 16862. We are members of the Texas and the Oklahoma Auctioneers Association, the National Texas and Amarillo Association of Realtors. That's all of my legal stuff today. If you'd look around these guys that are wearing blue shirts, these are bid assistants, and they're here to help you today. If you're looking at combinations, or if you're looking at individual tracks, or whatever it is, if you'll get one of them to help you, we can do what ifs as we go. If you're wanting to know what tracks 3 and 4 together would cost to break out and that sort of thing, they'll help you all the way through this thing. So if you'll get with one of them, they will help you through it. My name's Todd Robertson, and I will serve as your auctioneer today. And like I say, should you have any questions whatsoever, ask one of these guys in a blue shirt, and they'll be willing to help you at any time. I want to thank Capital Farm Credit and Plains Land Bank for bringing the goodies over here. So we've got goodies. Help yourself to them, and don't get thirsty or hungry while we're here. So thank y'all for doing that. Any questions at this time? If anybody doesn't have any questions at this time, I'll continue and we'll go on and we'll get this auction started. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did you get that, Sheldon? Okay. All right. If you've not been to one of these type of an auction before, I'm going to go through all 7 tracks. We'll sell track 1 and then track 2 and 3 and 4 and so on and so forth. And we'll post those numbers on the screen of each track. We'll post those bids. At the end of that, then you can do your combinations. If you want 1 and 2 together, or 5 and 6 together, or whatever you can do, we can do combinations. Like I say, if you want a number, it'll become self-explanatory on the screen after we get started. But to begin with, it's kind of, we got to have some numbers up there for it to make sense. Tracks 1, 2, and 3, the small tracks, I would encourage you to be active bidding on the first round. For that reason, just for the reason of when you start throwing these other tracks in combinations with it, it might throw you plumb out where it just might blow you out of the water where you can't bid on an individual track if you're not aggressive on the first round. So I would say that's because those 3 little tracks don't really match the rest of the farm. So if you're interested in little tracks, the first round would probably be the best time to bid on them. There are advantages to being on the board the first round, so be aggressive on all of them if you came here to buy something. But when we get through with the first round, then we'll open it up for combinations, that sort of thing. You'll have time to think about it. You can get with these guys. They'll help you out, help you try to decide what and where and what makes sense. And if there's, you might be bidding on a track and decide, well, it'd be better off if I put this track with it instead of the one you came after. So it will make sense once we get in here and get doing this. So, all right. Any questions so far? I'll start with track number 1. If there's not any questions, we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Track number 1 is 16.83 acres. I'm not going to read everything. You've got the brochures. You know what they are. 16.83 acres. Make you a building site or whatever you want to do with it. All right, track number 1, 16.83 acres. Here we go. How much here? He'd bid to buy. How many dollars? How about it? He'd bid $2,000 an acre. I'm going to sell it by the acre the first round. I'm going to convert it to a whole number and put it on the board. But I'm going to sell it by the acre where you know where you are at all times. So track number 1, 2,000. Hit $2,000 buy. $2,000 bid. Want to go? Hit a bid 2,000. Would you do it? Hit 2,000 an acre. $2,000 buy. Bid $2,000 buy. Bid $2,000 buy. Bid 2,000. How about 1,800? 1,800. Hit a bid $1,800 bid. You tell me. 1,800. Hit a bid $1,800 buy. Bid 1,800. $1,800 buy. Bid 1,500. Let's do it. At $1,500 buy, $1,500 an acre, 1,500. Track number 1, 1,500. At $1,500 buy, $1,500 buy, $15. Want to go? Hit a bid $1,500 bid. What do you want to do? At $1,500 buy, anybody want track number 1? 1,500. Want to do it? 1,500. Hit a bid 15, 13. Hit a bid 13. I count better going the other direction. Hit $1,300 by dollar bit 1,300. Want to do it? It'll be 13, would you? Hit $1,300 by dollar bit $1,200. Anybody? I got to move on. 1,200. Anybody want to do it? 1,200. 1,200. Hit 13. It'll be 1,200. It'll be $1,300 by dollar bit 13. It'll be $1,300 by dollar bit 1,300. Anybody else? 1,300. $1,300 by dollar bit 1,300. I'm going to post that bid for $1,200 an acre. That bidder number is 208. Somebody do the math for me. 1,200 an acre times 16.83. 20,200. How about that? Okay. 208. Tract number two. Tract number 2 is 13.44 acres. It's right there on the corner. Be an excellent commercial property at some point, maybe. All right, tract number 2. Here we go. How much here? Somebody give me a bid here. Let's go. How about 1,500 then? At $1,500 by dollar bit 15. At $1,500 by dollar bit 15. At $1,500 bid dollar buy. It's your auction. You tell me. 1,500. It'll be $1,500 by dollar bit 14. It'll be 1,400. At 14, where he'd have been $1,400 by dollar bit $1,400 by dollar bit about 13. At $1,300 by dollar bit $1,300 by dollar bit 13. $1,300. Anybody else? $1,300 bit dollar bit 13. 1,200. At $1,200 by dollar bit 12 at $12 by dollar bit 13 to $1,200. $1,200. Want to do it? 1,200. It'll be 1,200 and now 13. It'll be $1,300 by. Anybody else? $1,300 by dollar bit 13. 1,300. How about it? It'll be $1,300 by. Post that bid for $1,200. Same bidder number. What does that come out to? 16.1. Just round it up. That'll work. Okay. All right. Tract number 3. Tract number 3 is 10 acres right down the road. All right, right here. That's still it. Hit a bid to buy. How many dollars? Give me 1,200 on track number 3. I'll just start there. At 3, it'll be $1,200 by dollar bit 12 on the do it. It'll be $1,200 by dollar bit 12 at $12 by dollar bit 1,200. At 1,200, it'll be $1,200 by dollar bit 12 at $12 by dollar bit 1,200. Anybody? It'll be $1,200 by dollar bit 12 at $12 by dollar bit 1,200. Anybody? $1,200. $1,200. Anybody? Anybody? It'll be $1,200. $1,200 by dollar bit 12 at $1,200 bomb. It's going to get swallowed up in a bigger track. 1,200. Want to do it? $1,200 by dollar bit 12 at $12 bomb. Want to go? Hit a bit 1,200. Would you do it? Hit a bit 1,200. Where? Anybody? $1,200. Just skip it. Just put a 0 there. All right. That's cheap enough. All right. Track number 4. Track number 4 surrounds track number 1, 2, and 3. Track number 4 is grass. You got some oil field out there. It is 264 acres. You got electricity available. You got some other things. All right, track number 4, by the acre. Here we go. How much here? Here we're here to bid to buy. How many dollars? How about it? It'll be somebody want to start at $1,200 there. At 12 where? It'll be $1,200 by dollar bit 12 at $12 by dollar bit 1,200. At $1,200 by dollar. Where are you going to start? $1,000. Got to start somewhere. Grassland, 264 acres. 3 miles from town. $1,000. Anybody? $1,000 bill. Where you want to start? Somebody give me a number. 500, 600. At 5 and 6, $600 by dollar bit 5, 6. It'll be $600 by dollar bit 6. It'll be 6 where? At 5 here, 600. It'll be $600 by dollar bit 5 and 6. 600. $600. It'll be 600. How about 600? Now 7. At $700 by dollar bit 7. It'll $700 by dollar bit 7. $700. It'd bid $700 bid. Dollar market bid 7, 8. It'd bid 800. 800. It'd bid $800 bid. Dollar market how about 750? It's 750 and now 8. It'd bid $800 bid. Dollar market bid 8. 800 now 50. 850. It'd bid $50 bid. Dollar bid 850. 850, sir. It'd bid 850. Would you do it? It'd bid 850. $50 bid. Dollar market bid 850. Anybody else? $850. Dollar market bid 850. $50 bomb. $850 bomb. Get a bomb. Get a bomb. 588 $50 bomb. 850, 800 here, 50 where? Would you do it? Either one time, it'd have been $50 about dollar. Would you have been 850? Anybody else? $850? Or post that bid for 205 is the buyer number. 850, $800, 800. 800 an acre. $214,160, buyer number 2 or bidder number 205. Bidder number 205. Track number 5. We're getting into the farm ground. Track number 5 been sprayed. It's fallowed right now. Ready to do with what you want to do with it. There is an antelope herd out there right now. When I went by and looked this morning, there was a whole bunch of them. There were about 40 or 50 of them out there. So, all right, let's sell it. Selling it by the acre. Tell me how much here. Let's go here. Hit a bid to get a buy. How many dollars? What do you want to give for it? Farm ground. 1,200? 1,100? 1,100? 1,000? $1,000. $1,000. He'd have been $1,100 about. Dollar would have been 1,000 here. 11 where? He'd have been $1,100 about. Dollar would have been 1,100. $1,100 about. Dollar would did not eat $1,100 about. Dollar would you have been 1,100. 1,000. 1,100. How about 1,050? $1,050 about. Dollar would have been 1,050. Now 11. 1,100. It'd have been $1,100 bid. 11 now 50. 1,150 now 12. It'd have been $1,200 bid. 12 now 50. At 1,250 and $1,300 about. Dollar would have been 1,300. 1,350. 1,350 and 1,400. It'd $1,400 about. Dollar would you have been 14. 1,400. At 14 and now 50. It'd 1,450 now 1,500. It'd $1,500 about. Dollar would have been 15. 1,550 and now 1,600. It'd been $1,600 about. Dollar would you have been 16. 1,600. It'd been 16. Want to go? It'd been 16. Would you? It'd been 16. $1,600. It'd been 16. Anybody else? $1,600 about. Dollar would have been 1,550 here. 16. 1,600. It'd been $1,600 about. Dollar would you have been 1,600. Anybody? $1,600. We'll post that bid for $1,550. Bidder number's 206. $248,000 even. Okay. Track number 6. Track number 6 is 160 acres. Had a milo crop on it. Cut it. Looks good. Good, nice, level place. All right, right here. Let's sell it. 160 acres. Here we go. How much here? Track number 6. Tell me here where he'd have been to buy. How much? He'd have been 15. $1,500 buy. I'd have been 1,400. He'd have 14. He'd have been $1,400 buy. 12. 1,200, 1,250, at 1,250 now, $1,300 about, 1,350, you'd have been 1,350, $1,400 bid, 1,450, $50 about, 1,1,500, and now 50, you'd have 1,550, now 1,600, 16 now 50, you'd have been 1,650, $1,650, but you'd have been 1,650, 1,700, 1,750, you'd have been 1,750, would you do it? You'd have been 1,750, $1,750, but you'd have been 1,750, where would you now? One time you'd have been 1,750, anybody else? 1,750, would you? 1,750. Post that bid for 1,700. Same bidder number. Bidder number 206. Does that come out to? $272,000. All right. Track number 7. Track number 7 is 160 acres. It has been planted to wheat. I think it needs a little rain, but other than that, it is planted. So, track number 6 right here, or track number 7, 160 acres planted to wheat. All right, here we go. How much here? Somebody start me 12. $1,200, 1250. Hit 1,200 here, 1,250, hit a $50 by dollar, big bit 1,250 where? Hit 1,250 dollar, big bit at 1,250, $50 by dollar, big bit 1,250, $1,250 by get a bit 1,250 want to go, hit a bit 1,250, $1,250 big bit $50 by dollar, big bit 1,250. I'm at 1250. Anybody else? $1,250. 1,250 and now 1,300, 13 now 50, 1,350. Hit $1,350 by dollar, bit 1,350 want to go. It'd be 1,350, would you? 1,350 now 1,400 now 1,450. Hit $1,450 bit 1,450, 1,450 and now 1,500 now 1,550. Hit $1,550 by dollar, bit 1,550, $1,550 bit 1,550 want to go. Anybody? Hit a bit 1,550. $1,550. Anybody else? $1,550. $1,550. Post that bid for $1,500. Same bidder number. 206. 15 even. 206. Okay. Wrong board. Look over here on this board. Okay. Okay. I got a bid on track number 3 for $500 an acre. What does that number come up to? Oh, it's just 10 acres. Okay. Bidder number 205. Okay. Now then, 1, 2, there you go. Got them all right there. You got all 7 tracks over here on this side. These check marks over here on the left side. This is easy right now. It shows who's in the lead. If you got a check mark by your bidder number, you're in the lead on that track. There's your bidder number, parcel number. This is your bid amount. Those bid increments, the minimum bid increments that I went over before we started, that's what's plugged in the computer. This gives you the per acre value, the unit count. And this last column is what you need to pay attention to if you're not in the lead. If you want to be in the lead and want to bid on these properties, these will break you out. For example, track number 3 is $5,000. If you want your number up there and want to be in the lead, it'd cost you $6,000. So on and so forth. Track 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the leading bid right here. This will put you in the lead if you want it to lead to change. I'm going to quit talking all the time and just let you all think about it. Let you put your combinations together. Get with these guys. They'll help you with the combination or anything you want to do. But check marks are important. You want to see the check marks, and the to lead column is where you want to look. Tracks 1 through 7. $1,040,000. $1,045,067. Yes. Yes, sir. Tracks 1 through 7.
1.05. Buyer number 204.
1.05 million. Let's get her numbers straight here. Combination A, 1 through 7. What's the bid, Sheldon? $1,040,000, $1,050,000. $1,050,000. 1.05. Bidder number 204. Okay. Now then, let me announce this real quick. You'll see on our screen right here what happened. All the check marks went away. We got one leader on all 7 tracks. So if you want to put a different combination together, you can do that. If you want to get back in the lead on your on your track, you can do that. Yes, sir, Eric.
I had a combination B.
You still do?
That's out.
Okay.
Go get a better number.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir.
Combination A.
Combination A, 1,075,000. Combination A, tracks 1 through 7. Bidder number 206. You want to do 1-1? Oh, 1.075. That would get it. We thought you just weren't playing. You want to do that? Back here. Any combinations? If you're looking at these combinations, just add up where they are and add an increment to it. Add the bid increment to it. Yes, sir. What's your first combination?
Combination B.
Combination B,
1 through 4.
1 through 4,
310,000.
310,000. Bidder number?
205.
Bidder number 205. And you want to wait for that one to post?
No, and then combination C.
Combination C,
5 through 7.
5 through 7,
820,000.
820,000.
Bidder number 209.
Bidder number 209. Now, see, you're going to see these changes. You've got 1 check mark. You should have 2 here in just a second. There you go. Those are your new leaders, tracks 5 through 7 and tracks 1 through 4. So if you're wanting your track number up there with your number by it, you don't have a check number, get you a check number. And if you want to look at the color-coded thing over here, you can see the different colors. We got, yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay. All right, what's yours, Hadley? Combination C. Tracks 5 through 7, take it to 850,000. Bidder number 206. Bidder number 206. New combination, combination D. Tracks 1 and 2. 45,000. Bidder number 208. I didn't break him out, and that's what he's saying. He needs some helps on tracks 3 and 4. Where's track 3? Track 3's nothing, right? It's still $500 an acre. Yeah, it'd take you a lot to get back in. It's going to take a ton to get back in. That's why I tried to get them to bid early. No, they don't have 3. Any other combinations? You can do any combination you want. I'm going to stand over here where this screen is. That's at 310 right now. Yes, sir. Okay. Combination A, 1 through 7, take it to 1.2 million. Bidder number 204. Okay. That'll change the check marks. You've got a check mark by your name. That means you're in the lead. Or by your number. Sheldon. That's what it would take to. No. Yes, sir. Okay. Combination A, 1 through 7. 1.225. Okay, 1.25 million. Oh, 1.25. Gotcha. Bidder number 206. Let's see. Okay. Combination A, tracks 1 through 7. 1.275. Bidder number 204. Okay, combination A, take it to 1.3. Tracks 1 through 7. Bidder number 206. Bidder number 206. There you go. There's your changes. Combination B, tracks 1 through 4. Take it to 455,000. Bidder number 204. Okay, there's your 2 combinations. And I want to tell you something right here. He didn't bid on tracks 5, 6, and 7, and they were out. So if your number was ever up here on the board, don't leave, because it threw him back in the mix. So if your number was up here, you don't leave early and say I'm done, because somebody else's bid might put you back in the mix. That way we get to keep you till we're done. And don't bid. You can still bid on individual tracks, and this is kind of what, if you want to, I was explaining on these small tracks, you're going to get covered up real fast on these bigger combinations, and it's going to get very expensive to get back in. Like track number 1 is 20,200. It's going to take you 224,000 to jump back in there because it's a small track and you're not. Yes, sir. Combination C is tracks 5 through 7. Take it to $860,000. Bidder number 209. Okay. Okay. Same combo. Tracks 5, 6, and 7. Tracks combo C, $870,000. Bidder number 206. 206. 5, 6, 7 went to 860,000 or 870,000. Bidder number 206. Yes, sir. Combination C, 5 through 7. Take it to 880,000. Bidder number 209. Was that 206? Oh, okay, I missed it. Okay. Track C went to 890,000. Bidder number 206. Gotcha. Combination C, 5 through 7. Okay. You good, Brady? Yes, sir. Combination C, 5 through 7. 900,000. Bidder number 209. $900. 209. There's your changes. Top two got check marks. That's your two leaders. Okay, combination C, 5 through 7, take it to 910,000. Bidder number 206. This screen kind of tells you a little bit about it. It gives you the per unit, per acre cost, where they're at on just the leading, the two check marks. I will say, if we're through bidding on those combinations for just a bit, if you came to buy another combination or an individual track, and there's no way you're going to break it out, you can still throw your money at it. It won't affect anything. It won't change the leaderboard unless several others do the same thing. But like for instance, if you came to on track number 2, it's at 16.2 is your bid, and you want to put $20,000 on there, you can. It's a long ways from 220,000, but at least you're leading on the board, and if somebody else buys something else, it might throw you back into the mix. But you need your number on the board to have a chance. What I'm saying is, even if you don't bid enough to break you out, throw your money that you came with. If you wanted to buy it and you were going to spend a certain amount of money, put it out there. Yes, sir. Combination B, 1 through 4. Take it to 920,000. No. Combination C. Okay. B was 1 through 4. B was 455. Combination C, 5 through 7, take it to 920,000. Bidder number 209.
We're gonna get combination A back in,
Okay.
1.4 million.
Combination A, tracks 1 through 7, take it to 1.4 million. Bidder number 206. Yeah, if you'll look at the check marks, that changed it. I mean, we got one check mark, 1 liter. Yep. Yes, sir. Combination B, tracks 1 through 4, goes to $485,000. Bidder number 204. Combination A, take it to 1.43 million. Bidder number 206. That's all tracks. You'll have one check mark, all in right there. All the individual tracks are just out there. Yep. If you want combination 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, two different combinations, and the all in, the top three bids there. Combination B, 1 through 4, take it to $520,000. Bidder number 209. 204, I'm sorry. 204. 204, right. 520. Six. Okay. 209's Eric's. Combination A, 1 through 7. Take it to 1.5 million. Bidder number 206. We're there, aren't we? 1,900 an acre. That's what kind of what we thought. Top three combinations there. You got all of it. You got all the grass, and you got all the farm ground. Combination B, tracks 1 through 4, 590,000. Bidder number 204. Okay. Now we're back to grassland and farmland. And a whole herd of antelope.
Todd, we got a new combination, combination E,
New combination, combination E.
track 6 and 7.
Track 6 and 7. 682,000. Bidder number 206.
Now let's go put them back in on 5 also.
Yeah. See what happened? See, if you were the bidder on track 5 and you left, you got your bottle of water and your goodies and left, we'd have to call you and say, hey, come back. You're back in the lead. Okay. I got you. Oh, I got you. Yeah. But that's what can happen. If you were on individual, if your number's on the board, you can pop back up in here if a certain combination happens. They still got them all. It's the same. Just backed into it. Yes, sir. Track number 5 by itself. Okay. Track number 5 over here. 200 and what? 253,000. Bidder number 209. It's track 5. Yep.
Actually, should do 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and
He's still rushing. He's still rushing. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I mean Sheldon. Yeah, I know. What do we think now? Right now, if we were to quit, we'd have 3 contracts to sign. I don't think you needed the 3 little tracks.
To get what he just asked, if they brought 50 grand an acre,
Mhm.
like some of these lots outside of Atlanta, it makes sense.
Right,
5 grand an acre.
right.
But to break out tracks 1,
Yeah,
2, and 3,
Yeah.
360.
yeah. What we thinking? Any other combinations? Anybody want to add to these combinations? Individual tracks? Anybody else? Okay. I think you're going to one time. I think you will one time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, on 6 and 7. They're probably still trying to figure out how to get 5. I don't know.
We do have a new combination.
New combination.
3 through 7.
Tracks 3 through 7.
1,505,000.
$1,505,000. Bidder number 206. 206. See how things can change? You got to have your number on the board. Yeah, you saw a prime example of that on the little tracks. Threw him back in. Nope. What's that?
On track B, or,
Combination B, 1 through 4.
625.
Take it to 625,000.
Yes, sir.
Bidder number 204.
There you go. Back in the lead. There we go.
Anybody else? Got 3 different buyers right now. Is that the way we want to do it? Another combination. Tracks 1 through 4. And 6, 7. All but track number 5. And that number? 1,332,000. Bidder number 206. 2, 3, 4, 1 through 3, 4, 6, and 7. All right. Sheldon, you see that last combination? Okay. We're down to 2 contracts. Nope. 1 through 4, 6, and 7. Huh? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Where's 5?
650 on tracks one, combination B.
Combination B, 1 through 4, take it to 650,000. Bidder number 204.
Correct. We need some help on track 5. We need another $10,000 out of track 5. And we'll get it done.
Okay.
Track 5. $5,000. There you go. We just did ourselves. We've been doing it for long.
Anything else? We've been at this just a little over an hour. If you're wanting to get your bids in, let's do it. Now's the time. I know we're having fun, but all good fun things must have to come to an end at some point. Any combinations? If your number's not on the board and you even want a chance, you need your number on the board. I know there's some big stretches between the bid amount and the Toledo amount, but if your number's not up there, you sure don't have a chance. He's just wanting everything on that black top. Anybody else? Everybody satisfied with what it's looking like up there? Anybody else? Everybody through thinking about it? Yes, sir. Combination B, 1 through 4. Take it to 655. 655 or 660? 655. Bidder number 204. No, it shouldn't. 660. It'll get there. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, it's not. It's less than the minimum bid increment. Yeah, I know. I know. Trying to get there. But it's going to take 660 to get you in the lead, Sheldon. It's going to be 660 to put you in the lead. It will? You got another.
Back out his previous bid? Yep.
Is that it? Okay. All right. Now we're down to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Combination G, 1 through 4, and 6 and 7. 1.632? Oh, 1.615?
1,362,000.
Oh, I got 5 in there. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. 1,362,000. Bidder number 206. I was looking at the all in.
He doesn't know how loud his voice carries.
Yeah.
Or he just doesn't.
Okay. Got 2 leaders. Got all tracks except for 5, and then I've got 5. If we quit right now, we got 2 contracts to do. So everybody done? Everybody through? What I'll do is I'll count down for 2 minutes. If I don't have a bid in 2 minutes, we'll be done. You got 2 minutes. If anybody wants to put in another bid. Got a minute and a half. We've got 1 minute. If anybody else wants to make any changes, now's the time. 1 minute. $30 seconds. Anybody else? $10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Got 2 tracks, 2 combinations. Need you all to stay and fill out your contracts. Thank you all for what you did. If you weren't the successful bidder, thank you for what you did. If we can ever help you do anything, we would love to.